Lillard the other way, picked up by Bogdanovich.
Great pass.
Wow. The screen, right side, two-hand jam. Gobert was just kind of caught in between. Works on Conley, one-on-one. Up top, beautiful pass. White side, soars in for the jam. Don't tell me, tell them.
Well, I will when they run back over here, Kev. Be yelling at him. Nice pass from Damian. He throws that pass because Gobert is again in.
Get a replay of that behind-the-back crossover that Dame just put.
You might get it live right here.
If I'm at home, I demand the clicker, and I want to see these two plays back-to-back. The dribble penetration lobbed a little for the two-hand jam. Replay.
Well, here goes the replay that you wanted to see. I think everybody wants to see this one. When Dame turns down the screen.
Plenty of time. He's got 11 seconds to midcourt. He hesitates, he blows by O'Neal, goes to the rim, sets up another high-flying two-hand slam jam from Little tonight in Portland. Recently beat Utah here their last outing. They won at Milwaukee. Barton with 24, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. And here comes Whiteside galloping.
Huge part of the success lately. You see the length. That time, Hassan Whiteside has also been a huge part about Damian's tear. He's not turning the ball over.
Dame penetrates, drags all those defenders.
That Dame drive, you're right, Kev. He takes Jokic with him, and that opens it up for Hassan behind that action to get the rebound. He's either going to have...
And it's off into the hands of Torrey Craig. 12-point lead.
Give me that.
Whiteside just pacing himself alongside Craig. Snuffs it. Outscored 37-28 in the first. Driving to the inline Harris. And that's a self-check. That'll be a jump ball as Trent was there to meet him. San Antonio nearly dead last in the league in threes attempted. Screen and roll. That's one of the most used plays.
Strong side of the court. It's cleared out. Two-man game. Look how high DeJounte Murray's picking Dame up. He's right at the half-court line, and that's where the screens are.
Dame still able to dash in there and spin a little reverse up and in with the right hand. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to fade.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
CJ knocks down a triple out of the corner. 22 consecutive times, longest active streak in the NBA to make the playoffs.
Yeah, so they too are not trying to miss out.
Hassan Whiteside again goes to work on a nice feed. Simons freezes Mills on the Anthony screen and steps out to get some space. A floater up and in over Rudy Gay.
Try to eliminate those looks from three, especially for Damian, and force the action into Gobert. So Dame stops on a dime and says, you're going to have to come out a little bit further than that. I thought you learned. His shoe come loose?
I don't know. He's kind of limping out there a little bit, like maybe he got stepped on.
Good screen from Caleb.
So they're looking to get their rhythm back. As you and I mentioned, they're just trying to integrate Conley back into the lineup. And Conley's missed 20 games this year. CJ goes to work on Donovan Mitchell. Again goes to work on Ingles. Bogdanovich comes over to help. Dame off that action, a deep one, and he nails another one from way outside.
The last time these two teams saw each other.
Ingles throws it away. Dame the other way, avoids a man at midcourt, bounces to Biggie, couldn't handle it. He got it back, diving for it. He fans it out here to CJ, into the lane, a running right-hander. Ninth in the league and scoring just under 25 a game. Royce O'Neal has come in for Ingles. He'll defend Damian Lillard. Lillard steps back, pumps another three. That is his third three here in the first quarter.
The PTSD has not set in already for the Jazz and their fans. It will pretty soon from the basket. It's all in there. All interior, under the rim, lower defensive box.
Dame another three. That's another three.
Last 10 games that have been shooting at least 40% from the three-point line. Oh, Gary, unload.
Trent unloading indeed with a little stop-and-go dribble. Side has it deflected, and it's recovered by the Blazers. Ariza runs the end line, reverses up and in.
Pretty much all season long, he's tied a franchise record for threes made in a game. He's had 10 in one of their games. So Trevor is going right back at him. He's got Duncan Robinson defending against him, forcing him to have to run into a screen before the game started that we saw them have in a previous matchup between these two. And when Dragic came into that game, he switched some things up the same way Dame just switched up Derrick Jones Jr. Pulls up that quick into his shot. Ooh, snatch back. He obviously did not But that was a facility error. Melo and one.
Dragic missing on the three. Dame the other way. Shuffles his feet at the top. Sees Adebayo. Steps back over Jones and drains a deep three. Stepping away. He's 2 and 2 outside the arc. Blazers a lead of 7.
Dame had just stepped back. He's checking. You all right? You not gonna step back twice in that play. He stepped back a first time to hesitate and survey what's going on, and then another time for the three.
None has it dislodged. Quick pass ahead. Damian to Ariza, galloping to the glass. Dragic in the corner. Double. Gives to Silva. Swatted away from behind by Ariza. Kempin play to Trent. Circles on a Whiteside screen. Again, they double him. He gets rid of it to CJ. Diagonal in the corner. Trent, a catch and shoot three. Got it. Gary Trent Jr. playing through the contact to Jay Crowder. Scores, and he heads to the line.
Just a second. Dragic points to the corner. Crowder takes off. But by that time, Gary already in his shot motion. Gary took after some of that toughness from his pops, added the three-point game, and now you're seeing him shoot at this level. Go ahead, Horse.
Whiteside fights off Favors for the offensive rebound.
15 seconds.
Williamson has played now in his 9th game since that horrible time in this season. Here's Anthony, the fall-away jumper, got it on a post-up.
That's a good matchup right there.
Good overplay by Ariza with that offhand. In he comes on Holiday, glides to the glass and finger rolled it in.
That's textbook.
With Favors tipped and controlled by Gary Trent Jr. He's been magnificent in his second year from Duke.
Hey, how about you call a minute of this game in your New Orleans voice? Call that Dame and one. Why don't you?
Free throw. He's got 3 assists, 23-14 to count. Ball gets free on an entry pass. It rolls right to the Blazers. Trent to Lillard to McCollum for 3 in transition. Blazers up a dozen. Holiday goes to work. He over-dribbled right into the hands of Carmelo. Up the floor, behind the back. Bouncer to Lillard, to Trent, to Melo. Two-hand jam. 4:12 left in the first quarter. Terminates the dribble. Gets it back from Ariza. Faces up with 2 to shoot. Lets it fly. Got it. Perfect timing.
I get the Iverson comparison because Morant isn't that big. Small frame, but slippery. Will get into the crevices.
Lillard to deep when he dropped it.
Dylan Brooks slid under that screen. Memphis forced to switch it.
Couldn't coach it. Got 2 Grizzlies down on the inline, complaining. Up come the Blazers. Wheeling it up is Ariza for 3. Good counter by the Blazers to take the lead. Left wing on a skip pass. Trent, the trigger, knocked down the triple.
Coming into this game, Kevin.
57%, 16 of them in the first half. Ariza off the screen and lob. Whiteside, the 2-hand jam. Maker is long and active. This will be an interesting matchup with Whiteside tonight. Backing down, backing and bumping is Carmelo Anthony for the fade. He got it. Back the other way, CJ is jarred. He wants a call. The handoff to Whiteside. Lumbers into the lane. He got hacked and count the bucket.
To the rim. Watch this right here. Maker's grabbing him 2 hands, and the whistle doesn't come until the shot.
Understated in an elegant way. CJ rips it away. He's got to step on Maker. He'll avoid him with an up and under scoop reverse off the window of beauty. Get it bounce. CJ's going to get some space and fire a shot up and in at the buzzer. A 3-pointer for CJ McCollum. 8 blitzes him. They swing it outside to CJ McCollum. Swing. Stepping back, firing, beat the buzzer. He'll switch on Ariza, and that's one of the aspects of this Boston defense that makes them so tough. Ariza cuts on a give-and-go high post from Whiteside for the flush, and the Blazers on top 2-0.
Off that opposite elbow.
Ties his cut off, swings to Hayward. He'll rocket a pass cross-court, snared by Carmelo. A hand up Trent, running to the rack for the 2-hand jam. 7 to shoot for Jaylen Brown out of Cal. Crosses. Good defense, slapping at it. Anthony, and then he turned right into Whiteside, who cancels that one. 7 of 11 gunning from 3. Then ties his career high for 3, 7 of 8. CJ, nice sleight of hand.
CJ dribble both of the Celtics out. Tatum and Cantor. And Hassan throws it home.
Goes behind the back, but it hit him in the back.
That time.
He'll take it airborne and tie the game with a beauty.
No panic at all when he lost the ball.
Carmelo trying to get over the top of that screen. He's going to force the man down, and then from behind, he's able to jab it away from Brogdon. Going to cross here to the point. CJ will operate on Brogdon. Crossed him. Spins, fades, and knocks it down. Great defense, but excellent off.
Open looks, open opportunities for the Blazers. They're going to have to clamp down a little tighter.
Trent gets in deep. His hopper over a double team won't go. Whiteside there for the recovery. The lay-in. Right back comes Ariza. Zigzag dribble, slants in, going strong to the hole to lay it in and fouled. He'll ladle it outside, and Simons from 3 in transition drills another one. Yes, sir. By Damian Jones. Reddish on the fly. Whiteside had everything funneled to him, and then he stamped it, canceled it, out of bounds, Atlanta ball.